The law is what governs creation, that all life has to abide by. We cannot escape the law. We cannot hide from the law. As the Bishop Mari Emanuel always says, we cannot escape him. We cannot hide from him. He is everywhere, inside of us, outside of us, around us. He is God. It's the law. We cannot escape the law. And people who are disobedient to the law are just fighting against the very nature of creation. And until we realize that we have to change ourselves to abide by the law will never change. The law has never changed, will never change, is the same constant. We have to change ourselves to abide in the law, so that we are no longer under the law's punishment, but be placed under grace of God. That comes from faith, right? Which will then be met with grace and then lead to obedience. But obedience and faith are, like I said, two sides of the same coin. All who believe will obey, and all who obey believe. But that is the rules, the law. And Jesus Christ is that law. God is that law. And God made himself into flesh in Jesus Christ. So Jesus Christ is that law. We must obey God. All right? Until Jesus Christ, God was invisible, known to a few people through visions and prophetic dreams and miracles, certain miracles occurring. But for the most part, he's just invisible. But he governs his creation until Jesus Christ. And then he became known to us in a human form that we can relate to as humans. But we cannot escape the law. We must obey the law. And in having faith in Jesus Christ and his sacrifice on the cross, through his blood, through his atonement of sin, we will become obedient to the law. And that's the only way to become obedient, is to have faith in Jesus' sacrifice on the cross.